Let's turn that down. I kind of hate that I can't like switch the volume on the PlayStation in OBS until I'm pausing it. There it goes. Okay, I was like, it's I see it move. I can't hear it. Um, until I actually transfer it over, transition it. But there we go. And yes, I'm late. I is late. It's lunchtime. It's time for Star Rail. Um, this was just a case of me just ignoring my alarm. Like I turned it off. I was like, no, I want a little bit more sleep, which would have been fine. Like even if it was like close my eyes for 10 minutes, I would have been fine. But I slept for like another hour and a half. I woke up at 10, and I was like, well, I could go on right now, but I opted to eat lunch early because I had a burger, one of the leftover burgers I had made from last night's dinner. Glad I decided to do that. Eating early, not necessarily leaving one for lunch. Because when I put
Nice.
everything on it, that thing fell apart. Like it made a huge mess. And I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't do that on stream because that would have been a hassle to try to keep my
Nice.
area tidy. All right, what am I doing? Yeah, that was I mean last night was fine. And there was no acid reflux issues despite me technically quote unquote having triggers. So I can almost determine that it's not necessarily anything tomato, but it's like anything that would have extra bits in it. So like processed or things for shelf stability kind of situation. Because tomatoes like a sliced Roma tomato, like I had on my burger, or a sliced tomato that's in a sandwich, because I get the sandwiches at the grocery store when we go shopping on Mondays. That hasn't affected me at all. And we're still gonna go try to grab stuff for Sparkle. Um, but when I have like spaghetti sauce or especially ketchup, ketchup has always done that, which leads me to believe it's the vinegar and the ketchup, honestly. But that stuff will always like seems to like trigger it somehow. So now I'm kind of curious because I remember when my husband and I went on a big diet a couple years ago. Um, we tried to actually make a lot more stuff from scratch, so it didn't have the process or extra sugar and stuff like that in it. And spaghetti sauces were one of them. My husband loves pasta.
I reforge all
He loves a good
things.
American chop suey and stuff like that. And we are like, well, we don't want to like nix that out of our like lives because that was a staple at my house too, from with my mom.
Step onto the board.
So
Your
we found these
downfall is
McCormick
absolute.
pack mixes that were literally just the seasoning, spices, and everything in it. So you looked at the back of the package. It's kind of, you know, the commercials for Breyer's ice cream, that it was like, you know what's in it, and milk was like the first ingredient. It wasn't like whatever the, I don't even want to call it a chemical, but you know what I mean. It's the long ass names, the technical terms for something without even saying like, oh, it's sugar kind of situation. So, but that's what the packets were. So we were like, oh, it has this, and this. And we all recognized everything in it, and it only takes water.
With this divine
I think
power,
even
I reforge
the
all
Alfredo sauce might
things.
need a little milk, but the tomato sauce
Fight
only
for
needed
me.
water. And it was so good. It tasted way better than the dark stuff.
Insanity.
And I want to say it didn't really trigger the acid reflux at all.
With
And
this
if it
divine
did,
power,
because tomato
I
based,
reforge all things.
then it was
Your
very
downfall
minor.
is absolute.
Like a simple tum would take care of it, and I wouldn't be in agony.
Insanity.
So that's something I'm gonna have to
To the soul.
try at some point. Get some like ground beef and make a hearty meat sauce with it.
Under control.
so it can be put over pasta,
and guide you on your path.
just eaten on its own.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
I do have questions on certain things that the list I was looking at
You've got nerve.
of what to
Doubt
avoid.
farewell.
With this
Um,
divine power,
and one of
I
those things
reforge
was
all things.
chocolate. And I was just like, okay, I don't think I've ever had a problem
Your
with chocolate
downfall
too
is
much,
absolute.
like too terribly much. But it was the part. The
Flaming
reason I bring up
beast.
the chocolate is
Serenity is
because of
before
Thin
me.
Mints.
I will watch
Because
over
Girl
you
Scout cookies
and
have
guide you on
arrived,
your
the Thin Mint
path.
Frosty has arrived,
To the soul.
you know, and I love me those things.
Insanity.
But I was like, okay, chocolate is fine, but why mint? Like, what is it about mint?
With this divine power, I reforge
Hi, honey,
all
how you
things.
doing? You like Linnea's look? I like Linnea's look too. I'm so glad that got dripped finally.
Doubt farewell.
It seems very,
the soul.
very late for them to be dripping that. Because normally it's on a
Serenity is
Monday
before me.
after the
With this divine power, I reforge
after
all
the
things.
character is released. So in this case, Farka.
Insanity.
Also, Cat Smile. Cat Smile to you too. So yeah, like, but why mint? Like, how does mint affect the acid reflux? Now, everybody's triggers are going to be different. This is the same thing as like a migraine trigger. So it's like, but what about it? And the reason I ask this is because the Tums that I personally like, they go down a little bit easier, is the wintergreen. That's a mint. And the average one is like a peppermint-ish flavor. Still mint. And then there's the Mylanta. The normal flavor of Mylanta, the default flavor, is lemon mint. So a citrus and mint, two things that you are supposed to avoid. It's kind of strange. Hey, Onwed, how you doing? Nuggies today, yay! Chicken wings on her head, and I feel like a dark omen. Phew. She's not supposed to be DPS. She's support, if I remember right. Mint actually relaxes the flap that prevents acid reflux. Yeah, so why is it saying to... Oh wait, is it supposed to not be relaxed? And it has to be forced? But I mean, if relaxing it's a good thing, then I'm still confused. Crap. Although that's HP crit damage, I think his is perfectly fine though. This is blade stuff. HP. No, nothing for blade. We hold this. Crit damage speed. Another crit damage speed. Alright. Couldn't get the trifecta. Speed, no crit damage. Attack, and nothing. Alright, 2 headpieces. So let's check Sparkle. Relaxed is bad. Okay. You wanted to tighten. Oh, okay. Okay, then that leaves... my question still stands. If you want to avoid mint, I would assume that would include mint-flavored things. So why does all the acid reflux stuff taste like mint?
Nice.
You can, yes. I have it set to actually do that. I think if I trash the 5-star, it'll automatically put it into the pool too. You'd like some of that. Yeah, HSR actually has some good quality of life. All right, let's... Bump, bump. Bump. Sparkle! Alright. This has just speed. So what's good here is that I can level both of these and Bronia would get a better piece anyway. So we're going to unlock this. I'm going to put Sparkle on this. Actually, does the other one have HP? No. Doesn't, so it doesn't matter which one it is. And we're just going to feed this. And full send. Okay. Not the best, but it did go into speed once. So let's see what the other one rolls into. Okay, you're just gonna make me do this. There we go. Rolled into crit damage, no speed. Higher crit damage, though. I think I'll keep Sparkle with the one with the higher speed. So, Bronya. Oh, no, Bronya's down here. Okay. It's not too shabby. Artificial mints versus real mint. Seems all the mints do that. Interesting. Speed. Like, so yeah, it's been kind of fascinating navigating, trying to temper my acid reflux. Because, like, it's never going to really go away. Like, things are just going to cause it to happen. I just want it to not be as severe as it has been this past week. And the week before. Oh my God. So I've been pretty good about, like, basically staying away from, like, the processed tomatoes stuff. And if I need ketchup, it's literally like a little dollop and that's it. All right. So Sparkle got a little bit more speed. Does that put you at 140 yet or close? 142. Okay. So 142 for you. What is Sundays? 156. 154. So she's like literally behind Saredra at this point. And Anaxa is 133 because we want Anaxa to be quick, but we don't want him to outpace his supports that actually bump him up. All right, let me... Clocky, why are you in the Express? I don't think I ever paid attention that was here. Maybe it's because I'm back in Paniconi because I haven't advanced the story any further. All right. So, let's go back to Apoc Shadow. I guess I could have tried it on Sparksy, too. Okay. So that was still below the first clear. The first clear I got was 3745. And I'm just going to write down this here. 3729. So it's one of those two numbers that we got to beat. Proceed to challenge. Yes.
No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you this
A
far.
day of peaceful...
Watch this.
Watch this magic trick.
See if this does
Earth
any better or if
shatters,
it's
heaven
about the
trembles.
same.
Can you find the answer?
And this is with the S1 DDD.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Feeling spiffy? Ready?
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power,
On
I
Sparkle's
reforge
turn, when
all
she
things.
actually advances an AXA, I'm going to see what his crit rate is. I'm going to turn off the auto.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity. To the soul.
Don't move. Zoning out. I can
What's
help.
the matter?
Okay, so right now he is at 90, basically 99 crit rate with a 491 crit damage. I somehow thought that would be higher, but ooh, okay. But we can actually check it again just to see if it does go higher. I don't think it will, but we can.
Insanity. To the soul.
Can you find the answer?
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Serenity is before me.
Insanity. To the soul.
All right,
With this
so
divine power, I reforge
An
all
AXA.
things.
All right,
Feeling
Sparkle.
spiffy?
It does not. So those are what his stats are right now. And he's got well over 3,000 attack now. He's got 4,000 attack. So 4,000 attack plus almost 500 crit damage. And that's only going to go up once I get more from Sparkle. Damn.
Insanity. To the soul. I have it under control.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
How do you like that?
I'll endure. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Something for everybody.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Now, obviously, this is also with the attack buff from Dan Heng.
Can you find the answer?
So without him, it's going to be slightly lower.
To the soul.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Feeling spiffy? Who will it be?
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity. To the soul.
Don't move.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Insanity. To the soul.
Damn. It was lower? How is that slower? That did not feel slower at all.
I'm not built for this.
A
You
will
go
of
ahead
metal
if you
and
wish to
stone.
engage.
A day of peaceful.
Watch this.
Watch this magic trick.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Well, no, she had the S1 the last time I did this.
Watch over you and guide you on your
I was
path.
gonna say, it's possible that the little
With
bit
this
that I
divine
was
power,
missing
I reforge all things
was from the
Insanity.
S5 DDD, but
to the soul.
I did not change the
Feeling
books
spiffy?
the last time I
Can
did this.
you find the answer?
Not so fast.
I'll endure.
Insanity to the soul.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity to the soul.
Don't move.
Oops.
Insanity
Okay, that was slower.
to the soul. With this divine
So maybe it's being a little bit
power,
slower
I
because of
reforge
the
all
advancement from
things.
Sparkle, that she's not actually doing
Soaring
it
above the lands,
up,
this
up.
is permanence!
Insanity to the soul.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Serenity is before me.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Feeling spiffy?
Insanity to the soul. I have it under control.
Can you find the answer?
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
How do you like that?
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity to the soul.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Don't move.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Zoning out? I can help.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity to the soul.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the
The
answer?
other one might be the dragon.
Earth shatters, heaven
So that might
trembles!
actually depend if the dragon's actually
Take a
going to
guess.
attack or if it just is going to do the shield.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Insanity to the soul.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity to the soul.
And that was 1 point above the one I did yesterday. So I think it's an RNG thing with the dragon and potentially Sparkle. So let me try something. Oh, it's on this screen? I thought it was on the other screen.
No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you this
A day of peaceful
Watch this.
Watch this magic trick.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
All right, so now we're getting like 24% advancement or something like that from
Earth
DDD.
shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity to the soul.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Not so fast.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity to the soul.
Don't move.
Something for everybody.
Insanity. To the soul.
Yeah, that one I think was
With this
the dragon's
divine
fault.
power, I reforge all
Because she would have
things.
broken a turn before
Soaring
if it
above the
attacked.
lands, this is permanence!
Insanity to the soul.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Serenity is before me.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Feeling spiffy?
Insanity to the soul.
Can you find the answer?
How do you like that?
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity to the soul.
Don't move.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Zoning out? I can help.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity to the soul.
Feeling spiffy?
Take a guess.
Insanity to the soul. With this divine power,
This
I
one's slower.
reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity to the soul.
Don't move. Can you find the answer?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Insanity to the soul.
1706. Yeah, that's slower. With the better DDD. That is weird. Okay, I'm gonna drop it down to the fact that it's the dragon. The dragon wasn't attacking as often. So I lost damage. Because as I said, like, she would have broken on base. I don't really want to say turn, but you know what I mean. Like, she would have broken before she did. With, like, one action had the dragon attacked. But that's really interesting. And that was with the better DDD too. So the character should have had better advancement. Yeah, 1 is 16 and 5 is 24. Yeah, take your DDD back. That's fine. Ah, 20 off. Raspberries. Actually, here's a question. Where am I on pity for the standard? $50, $60, $69. So we're close on this. I could level some of the characters I have at 1, just to see if I can get a 4-star, just so I can do the wish. And I'm okay with that. I have plenty of stuff.
Violence is the ultimate means, and it is also my only means.
Okay.
Why train daily when you could train twice daily?
Because I don't want to.
My fighting skills have improved. I should let my mom know.
Yes, yes, you should. She'll be proud of you.
The passion of yesteryear isn't all that returned.
You know, one day I'll remember that his voice is only in Japanese.
My
might have-
soul has never wandered far from the celestial expanse.
And that's... Oh, I accidentally leveled a level 20 character. Whoops. That was a waste. Upsy doodles. Give me what? 4? 5. All right, 70. 71. 72. And 73. Nope. It did not give me enough. Oh well, I tried. I tried. I'll just have to get the wish tomorrow. Alright, let's flip to Genshin. I'll be right back. Yogurt. being very careful not to knock stuff down. I'm so paranoid after the root beer can randomly fell on the floor. Like, I know I didn't hit it. Which is why that's so crazy to me.
Better to just let the youngins choose their own.
Ad Astra.
Yo-Yo's birthday. Oh, her art is really cute because she's in the new outfit. But apparently, if you put her birthday art alongside the new one for Chi-Chi, it forms one picture. Really sweet. Oh, I don't know what time I did the artifacts because I might be able to just do this route and not that one. Lua and Mondstadt. Okay. Well, let me go check this first, and then we can go do Traveler's Tales if this isn't up. Because I honestly would prefer to do this route over Natlands. Raspberries, it's not up yet. I don't remember what time I came over here, because I know I spent some time on Star Rail yesterday. Alright, Mondstadt. Oh, it's the next one with Varka. Where are you talking to Glory? Alright, how much trouble is Godwin in?
Isn't that Barker and Glory? Don't tell Paimon Godwin's run away again!
Miss Glory, in accordance with Godwin's personal wishes and the need to keep a small force stationed in Nodcry, I'm afraid he'll be away for some time longer. The reason I've come to see you today is to inform you of the situation and to read this letter on Godwin's behalf. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
My lady?
Although the Knights of Favonius' expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
This letter from Godwin.
Let's see where this is going.
Therefore, I have decided to stand fast in Nodcry and to continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. I understand this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I cause. But please believe me when I say my love runs deep and true.
Deep and true. Thank you, Grandmaster Varka, for bringing me this letter. Godwin's resolve. I can feel it clearly.
Oh, God. Oh, sweet girl.
Though being apart may be painful, if this is his decision, I'll wait as long as it takes. May the Thousand Winds protect you, Godwin.
Haha, don't worry. The situation there is safe now. I'm sure that Godwin will be back before you know it. Well then, Miss Glory, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell, for now.
Varka literally is Mondstadt's dad. Because doing something like that not to hurt her, he's probably not even doing it for Godwin, he's doing it for her. Okay. Varka.
What's the deal with that letter? Did Godwin really go to Nodcry?
He did indeed. Where should I start? After my little refresher course, I gave him 1 day to make his final decision.
Grandmaster, I think I've made up my mind. I can't keep lying to her.
Is that so? Good. I may have said that the Knights of Favonius do not interfere with personal matters, so long as the decisions you make do not impugn the honor of the Knights. But I must say, deep down, I was hoping this would be the path you chose. You don't look so good, though. Rough night, huh?
You can say that again. Even though I made my decision, I wasn't sure of the best way to tell her. In the end, I stayed up all night working on this letter.
Sure didn't skimp on the prep, huh? Come on, let me take a look. I'm sorry, Glory. I must confess my sins. Well, I guess that's passable. A hypocrite like myself deserves no forgiveness, much less the honor to remain by your side. What's all this? I don't deserve your forgiveness. Perhaps you deserve someone better. What the heck is this nonsense? Is this your attempt at taking responsibility?
Grandmaster, please let me explain. I've carefully thought this through. If I tell her more lies, even if she never finds out the truth, I would only grow to despise myself more. Could someone like that truly make her happy? But if I confess everything, I'm sure she'll forgive me and accept me, as despicable as I've been, because she's so gentle, so understanding. But I can't bring myself to accept her kindness in such a shameful way. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I've thought it all through. What decision to make, what the consequences will be, and I think I could bear it all. But even then, no matter what I choose, I'd never be able to forgive myself.
Well, that's the bed you made, dude.
In this state, even if I forced you to face her, I doubt it would do either of you much good. After all these years of patrolling and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt, you've covered no less ground than the expedition itself. Come on, how has your resolve gotten so weak?
Perhaps I was beyond saving from the moment I told that first lie to avoid the shame.
Well, if you can't forgive yourself for your lies, then why not turn them into truths? Embark on your own expedition.
My own expedition?
Go to Nodcry and temper your resolve. They're short-handed there at the moment anyway. So consider this your punishment for not returning to duty on time.
Nodcry? The expedition's final destination?
Go and learn from the expedition forces there what it truly means to be an upstanding knight. Naturally, before your character building begins, you'll need to resolve your affairs in Mondstadt first. Go fetch a pen and paper and write a new letter. This time, I'll dictate and you transcribe. I don't want to read any more of this spineless drivel. All right. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
Grandmaster? We don't usually address each other like this. And if I'm going to write about wine, how about the scent of wine on the wind reminds me of you, no matter how far apart.
Yay, alcohol.
There's no need for you to add anything. Just write exactly what I say. Now, although the Knights of Favonius' expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
All right. I've written so many letters. Maybe it's time I took notes from someone else.
To continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. Ha ha! I really outdid myself with that ending.
Varka.
Yes, indeed. But I still want to apologize to Glory, at least in some way.
All right, let me think. You could add a postscript.
off about that whole letter. Except the last bit. But isn't this just a different kind of lie?
You think so? Well, the letter genuinely was written by Godwin himself, and he really has gone to Nodcry now. As for getting separated from the expedition, well, the letter didn't mention anything about that.
Ugh. So Paimon guesses you didn't technically lie.
Besides, if Godwin were to face Glory now, it would leave an indelible mark on both their hearts. They'd never be able to truly move on. He made an undeniable mistake, one for which he must make amends through his actions, both for the Knights of Favonius and for Glory. Godwin has promised me that once his expedition is over, he will personally confess everything to Glory.
He's just gonna stay
As
in
for me,
Nodcry.
I pray he won't waste this opportunity to become a true knight once again. But that's an understanding we have as fellow Knights of Favonius.
Well, at least he's moving in the right direction.
Don't forget to keep your promise, Godwin.
Another
So, if there is another part to this, do you think that A, he went to Nodcry, or B, he chickened out and is somewhere wandering Mondstadt? Oh no, that was the right thing. That was that. All right. Boop. And Lua. Oh, simply. With Hu Tao and Zhangling.
Oh, that's weird. Looks like Wanmin Restaurant hasn't fired up their kitchen yet. Why does it smell so much like boiled fish around here? Oh, Paimon's fine. Seriously though, this smells pretty weird. But Paimon can't quite see what's off about it.
Wow, color me surprised. Perfume that smells like boiled fish? Xiangling, come give it a sniff. That's totally the scent, right?
That bottle is beautiful.
Wow, it really is. Even the chili aroma is spot on. How did you even do that?
Some unconventional spice combinations, specialized techniques for refining them, and most importantly, the assistance of a professional chef.
Well, tons of people come to eat our boiled fish every day, so I'd recognize that smell anywhere. No way I'd mistake it for anything. Even if a perfume bottle's the last place I'd expect to smell it. Traveler? Perfect timing! Come, smell my wrist!
Why do you want to smell like
Emily
fish?
here just made us a perfume that smells like boiled fish! Isn't that just so cool? Ooh, Paimon's getting kinda hungry just from sniffing this!
See? Always trust Director Who. This perfume really sparks your appetite, doesn't it? I've got an idea, Xiangling. Spray perfume of this type on your menus. One variety for each dish. That way, even if customers haven't tried a dish before, they could just smell the menu and know roughly what it'll taste like.
You're right! This way we can stop guests from wasting food in Mora ordering something they'd end up not wanting to eat.
Exactly. We could even make a whole Leeway flavor atlas. A big chunky book you can flip through to sample the aroma of every single dish. How's that for an idea?
That sounds like stuffing a whole bunch of dishes into the same cabinet. The flavors would definitely get all mixed up.
Yeah, which is what I was thinking. And then Hu Tao's like, scratch a sniff book, effectively.
Paimon thinks it sounds really fun, you know? Just open it up and you can smell all that yummy food. But wait, won't that just make us even hungrier?
Food fragrance design is a fascinating field worth exploring. Besides, creations made on a whim are meant for our pleasure. We need an answer to anyone on their account. Use them anywhere you like, whenever inspiration strikes. Besides, it seems like this perfume is already taking effect.
That wasn't Paimon's tummy growling. It was hers. Yep, you! If you're gonna spray something on Paimon's head, at least make it something nice like almond tofu. Paimon won't be able to sleep if it's too spicy. Huh? Why does Paimon smell boiled fish again? Oh, seems pretty hot too. Unlike the perfume from earlier. Paimon, Traveler, Miss Emily! Food's ready!
My goodness, never mind all that. All this brain work has left my tummy growling too. Oh, right! Xiangling, could you make me another serving of almond tofu? Zhongli's queuing for some pastries on my behalf, so I'd like to bring some food back for him too. Also, lend me the perfume. Let's see what our dear consultant thinks when he tastes some almond tofu, spritzed with boiled fish scented perfume.
Hu-Tao, that's mean. Although he did spend all your money during the Lantern Rite stuff, so go ahead and spray his food.
The almond tofu is ready, but Hu-Tao, are you sure you're gonna...
Dear oh dear, this almond tofu is a brand new, one-of-a-kind flavor. Whew.
This scent it's quite unique.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you're not supposed to ingest perfume either. Okay, we got no more. Did that give me all I needed? No. Still nothing, so we go into Stygian. Nope, that's not where Stygian is. There we go. Alright, time to make a decision. Do I try for the feather for Flynn's? Or do I flip to getting the stuff for Skirk? What does Skirk need? Skirk needed, I think, the circlet. And sands, I want to say? Or goblet. It's one of the two. Flynn's feather? Flower with attack.
Water
That's
comes
the other
in
thing
many
that she needed.
flavors to the discerning palate.
Mondstadt's water. Alright, we continue on for Flynn's feather then. Because the other thing, I have the other two pieces. They just need to be re-rolled. So, who knows? Maybe we even get some potential. Potential.
Installation chamber.
Absorption test. Animal test.
Observe. Just be silent.
Again!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
That is a shitty attack sounds. Alright, 2 more times.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Do you fear the...
Nope. Ah, if it had the other crit, man. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Excel Animal Test 6308. Absorption.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
And that's the last one. Nopers. Ugh.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Ooh, got the crown. Oh, got the crown. Alright, got another Dust of Enlightenment coming. So the good news is I can potentially re-roll that one of those pieces again for Flynn's once I actually cap out the stuff from Stygian. Hello, how you doing? Oh. All right, let's go check this. If it's not up, I'll do the Natlan route. I'm doing all right. Got a little bit of a headache, but that's just because of all the bad weather we've been having around here. Yeah, I gotta do Natlan's route. Wrong button. All right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oop. If, oh my God. I almost bounced off of that like 3 times. That's fine. We can slingshot from here. As for what we're gonna do after I do the artifact route, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Because like I said yesterday, I'm not opposed to using some of my fragiles just to farm the bosses for some of the characters I'm going to level for the theater. In this case, it's Noelle. So I'm not opposed to doing that. But aside from... okay. Sure. But aside from doing that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Maybe one of the quests I have active in my quest log still, just to finish it out and get some extra primos. Because I would like to avoid spending money to get to the 50-50 if I can. Especially after doing that on Star Rail and having it bite me in the butt. Actually, let me teleport first. Yeah, that's the last part of that one. I had to think about that for a second. I am going to be right back. I'm going to just hit the restroom really quick. So BRB. Okay. Just thinking about it too. I'll check it after doing the route, but I should check the silk pieces I got just to see if there's tweaks I can make to Iluga. To see if I can help his crit rate at least without sacking ER or Elemental Mastery. Because I would like him to have the Favonius, especially if I knock Zabai's ER down. Because I would like Zabai to be able to burst every rotation, but... You know, I understand when it's not possible, but if I have ways to tweak Iluga, I will. Maybe. Doo-doo. I'll definitely, like, I am interested in Linnea, because I like her design, and she would be better than Zhongli. She would replace Zhongli in Zabai's team. But the question is, would it be worth doing so when she comes out? I did that totally backwards. Because right now, from what I've seen on the rumor mill, and this is only very, very recently, any indication on possible characters on the banner, and it sounds like on possibly the second half, we'll have Nefer and Lauma, which makes sense. You run the pairs together. Because they're doing that with Skirk and Escoffier on phase 2 here. But if that's the case, I kind of want to go get Lauma. One, she is a off-field support for, or off-field DPS for Nuvi. So I can get the Bloom regardless. I don't necessarily have to use her with Columbina. So that's one. And two, I would have the best option to fight that fucking crab. I am tired of slogging through that crab every time it appears somewhere. Instead of being like, oh, I can use Nuvolette and Lauma. So I am going to do that if that's the case. And then I can always get Linnea on a rerun. I also am still debating trying to get Malvika. Not so much as a primary Pyro DPS, because I have Arlecchino, and yes, she's going to do more damage than Arlie once she gets fully invested. Don't get me wrong, she will. But my Arlie is already invested. I do want to vertically invest more into her. But I need more off-field Pyro. I would feel better if I had another option. Doggo, look out!
Off to the freeze!
Oh, the doggo ran away. Sumeru, Sumeru. But Malvika is definitely not a must for me right now. I do have Durin. I have Zhang Lang. Like I said, another Pyro off-fielder would be good. The other thing, too, is like if I have Malvika off-field, I can vape with Nuvi. Or I should be able to. That's kind of where I'm sitting at.
Like lamb to the slaughter.
Jump down, Nuvi.
Adaptive process.
Silence!
Alright, let's check with Mr. Boots. Mr. Boots. Oh, no, I'm not done. Okay, thank you, Mr. Boots. Kitty. I believe there is like 1 to 2 spots in Sumeru I could go. And either I just forget or I just don't want to bother with it. The one I don't want to bother with is actually on that same route that I ran to that camp in. There's another little small camp that I can get like 3 or 4 artifacts there. But because I run around with Neuvillette, he gets caught. He actually gets stuck on it sometimes. I actually had him die because he got stuck on the crate. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't really feel like going to a small character when I go to that camp. I just want to run around with Nuvi. Let me have my fun, damn it. Alright, we'll see if this one's here. If it's not, then I'm done. If it is, then I'll grab it, and then I'll say I'm done. I do believe I am done.
Bow your head.
Probably should pick those up if I'm going to level 2 Fontanian weapons. Alright, so that is that. Let's check Iluga. Iluga. Baby Iluga. So we do need to test this too. Him with Khitan. This does still do energy, so it might be alright. And we can also try him out with Dragon's Bane. This would give him more EM. But that's about it. But frankly, I would like him with the Fav. if I can help it. But he has nowhere near enough crit rate to do it. What's your ER right now? 172. All right, let's get a baseline. What are the people saying for his ER requirements? Let's see. Ideally, in AA Trico teams, upwards to 180. So he wants 160 to 180, which he's in the middle right now, actually, without the Favonius. So if he goes on Fav, it would ideally mean to try to feed energy to Zabai, just so she can burst every rotation. Alright, so now the question is, what do you want for EM? Like, what's your baseline? $600 plus is the cap. And he's got 700 here. So in theory, he should be okay for what he's got. But the point is to burst, right? Which is the problem with the Catan. So do we want to use Dragonsbane? Alright, let's see. You have Defense ER here. Oh, if that had defense percentage, man. Nope. This one has elemental mastery, but we do need the ER still. Well, that's still the best one you can use. Yeah, that's still going to be the best one for you, regardless. And then EM. This is the only EM goblet I have. So he's kind of stuck with it. That's it. Man. Okay, that's definitely the best option for him. Huh, none of these have defense percent. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Granted, my rotations on Zibai are scuffed because I don't use her that much. Or haven't used her that much. But we can see any difference. We'll check out the Catan versus Dragonsbane. I don't think the Fav is gonna make a difference now. Especially because his crit rate is so low and there's nothing I can actually do about it. Alright, let's see. This is with the Catan. Oh, that's cute. Make a wish. 30 days. Oh, man. I would like to try to get that outfit. Honestly, I would probably take the males at that point. The males one looks way better, in my opinion. But I don't know if I'm going to... Well, that's not true. If I come in here every day and do the thing at least twice, I suppose, right? That one's cute. Why are you telling me... Oh. You're just telling me this. Okay, anyway. Alright, who was over here? This was... I believe Lua.
Reporting for duty.
Yes, it was. And then you were Zhongli.
Sure.
And then Columbina.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
Clear skies grace our onward journey.
Stabilize!
A new moon rises. Surge.
Behold the dawn! Press the advantage.
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Wane. 3 moons converge.
Gather! Begone, shadow of darkness! You're in my sight!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust! Smite the dust!
Okay.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Okay, that was around 100k. That was around 100k DPS. Yeah, 3 million on Zabai. Okay, let's change Alua's weapon. Alright, that puts them at 876.
A new moon rises. Surge.
Behold the dawn!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust! Smite the dust! Divine light, shield them!
Flow.
Okay. Alright, so that was about 104k DPS, so she's still low on DPS. But I feel like she got her other little horsey better, her special burst, or skill, I mean.
A moonlit night for all.
Solidify! The light compels you! Press the advantage.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Be cleansed!
appreciate that. I will double check that in a second.
Divine light, shield them!
Well, I screwed something up somewhere, but it does seem like she's doing that a little bit faster. Hey, Brian, how you doing? So that might be from the help of... Would that be from the help of Ilua's PM? I wouldn't think so. Not much. What is up with you, my friend?
A new moon rises. Surge.
Begone, Shadow of Darkness! Target acquired.
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust!
Yeah, I do feel like she's doing that faster. But the DPS is actually way more inconsistent. Also, the other thing I need to check, because I did change a piece on her that lowered her ER, almost at EM. Just chilling, just vibing. Okay. Let me see. Zabai. You have Chiori's weapon. What was it that oh, it was it your feather? Yeah, this is what you had before. So let's give her back her old feather really quick. And we'll put him back on Catan. I still think Zhongli has to go first. Well, you bastard. You little bastard.
A moonlit night for all. Wayne.
The light compels you!
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Begone, Shadow of Darkness! You're in my...
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust! Smite the dust!
Oh, okay. Alright, so the feather was an upgrade. Her damage hasn't even gone up to 100k. Alright, so feather definitely an upgrade to this one. I have defense double crit. Granted, this is actually the best one she's got because it's a good split. So the question is if I could have something better. This is perfectly fine for her. She just needs to re-roll it. Just to get a little bit more crit damage. Goblet could... do I... That's a question. That is actually a question. Do I have a defense goblet? Kachina. Kachina, why do you have this? And I have another one here. Hold up, wait a minute. That is a 4-line start. So Kachina has one that actually has some good CV. And then we have this here that's a 4-line start. Okay. So in theory, this could... Well, this would lower her ER. So we're gonna have to see if this actually works out in my benefit. However... You know, that one's not bad either. But this one's on set, so... Boo! You did so well at the start. Great, I'll take it. Damage. Holy shit. Okay, she's gonna lose a lot of crit rate here, but there's potential here. So you do this. I will compare this to the one Kachina has. The attack percent, man. And elemental mastery. Oopsies. This is 13 and 13. The crit value is better, but this has more EM, but I'm going to take the crit value. Alright, so she's still at 95. Crit. Way more crit damage. She now has 0 ER. So we're going to see how she does with the triple Geo here. typically, unless it's something like Malvika, I don't like not having ER.
Gather!
3 moons converge.
Behold the dawn!
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Better.
Stabilize! Begone, shadow of darkness!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Be cleansed! Smite the dust!
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
The light compels you! Press the advantage.
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust! Smite the dust!
Gather!
3 moons converge.
Behold the dawn! Target acquired.
Be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
That's a lot of the horsies. Huh, alright. So, yes, that is actually a better build on Zabai. And Alua seems to be doing okay with getting his burst on the Khitan. So, yeah, okay. I think the builds are fine with these characters. They could be a little bit better, don't get me wrong. Because her overall DPS, it takes her a bit to ramp up to get the 100k DPS, but she is lower than Arlecchino, if I remember right. So, and Arlecchino doesn't take that long to get up there. Xingqiu, did you take back your stuff? You are on 4-piece. This is your crit? Yes. Yeah, okay. Xingqiu is alright. Didn't do anything to Sitlali. Didn't do anything to Bennett. Right? No, I did take something off of you, didn't I? No, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. I could have sworn somebody sniped one of your pieces because of the theater.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Okay, looks like we're good. So, yeah, just let me check our Arlecchino.
You want me on your team? Leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go. For justice.
And fruit pies.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Alright, my typical team for Arlecchino.
Laid bare. Teamwork is dreamwork. Suffer the wrath of Raincutter. Know my sword. Huh?
Well, I guess it takes a little bit for her to ramp up too. But she is doing more damage than Zabai.
Transfixed. Everybody stand. Show no mercy. Not you two. Time to witness the power of...
117.
I'm going in. Get to work. Shia! See, Laline, East Papa. No, my sword. Huh? Rain cutter.
Alright, I think I saw 118 in there. For the sake of argument, I'll say 117. So, yeah, 117 on the typical team I have for Arlecchino. And it was, like, barely touching 107, I think, on Zabai. So, Zabai definitely probably would benefit from Linnea. So that is something I do have to consider. But again, if Lauma is on the second half of the next banner, I have to go for Lauma. If anything, it's just an ease to that stupid crab that we know is going to show up. Well, I almost got one of these. $80. I got jack shit. Okay. Let's head back into Nodcry and I will figure out what I'm doing. If anything. So that's good to know that Zabai actually does function. So where's my little listy? And Naluga does not need a weapon change, so I'm just gonna check him off. And yeah, she did get higher crit rate, crit damage, so she's all good with that. And then Columbina, Mulet's night. Okay, so she needs the DPS set, or her off-field DPS set, with a feather. With a feather that's her own. She shares that with a Nepha. Okay. I don't think I've gotten anything new for that. Well, maybe from the Spiral Abyss. So this is the one she shares with the Nepha. Oh, because it has all the ER on it. That's why. Oh, that had the other crit. That would be fine. Oh, she uses the HP off. Okay, that makes sense. This has crit rate, crit damage. So, okay, the question is... Because that's not Tarif, but... Oh, whoops. Do I have a feather? Oh, that's a decent feather. That has HP in it, just no ER. I could strip Elhatham. Okay. The one that's on Charlotte. Oh, that's actually a really good piece. Where's Zenepha? Is that in comparison to this one? This is literally just an ER piece. And this would just give you a little bit more hit points. I don't see why she couldn't take that off of Charlotte. Yes, I don't want my characters sharing things, but Charlotte literally is just for the theater. And she's on this to have the 2 PCR. That's it. It's a level 4 Sans. Really? Well, no, I get that. 2-piece attack, 2-piece ER. So what I could do for Columbina is level the HP goblet that's on set, that's double crit, and then give her that feather, and then she has everything she wants. And then she wouldn't be sharing it with Anefa in case I need to use Anefa as well. That's something I can do. So let me take a peek for a second. That's just double crit. And then these 2 ER Sands are in use. So there is no difference between this and this, so you could do this. Oh wait, you had this... Okay, this is more ER, so you can do that. So there's the 2-piece attack. And then you would want healing bonus, and I don't have a healing bonus outside of the one that's on Yehoda. So, with damn good ER on it, mind you. Okay, so she would only be missing those 2 pieces, and one of those can become an off piece. So, yeah, she can do that. Go in the 2-piece attack. So I can use that feather on Columbina, and then that should fix the issue once I roll... Once I roll that goblet. It might be a sucky-ass goblet, though, I will say that. Because there's nothing else on it. It has to roll into crit rate, crit damage. Wow, I am totally running out of that shit. Oh, that was, that's for Shalonen's, other build, should I need to use it. Oh, that's actually good ER on it, too. I don't need that. Crit damage with no crit rate on it? No, thank you. Okay. That's respectable. Alright. It's not as good as the one she's got, obviously. Actually, that's higher crit damage. I take that back. Oh, this... I'm silly. I'm silly. With the crit rate, she's gonna overcap again. But that's the only one on set I've got, so I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm down to just below 6 mil. Okay, I gotta stop leveling artifacts. I need to just get
There's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
because you're probably just sitting there on a box.
Promise for adventurers from
Guess they
all
hauled
walks of
everything
life.
over to Snezhnaya.
Wouldn't you agree?
Make a little extra by selling their wool.
There are like 6 people talking around me. Let's check if I can make some ore, because I'm gonna need it. Let's get some ores. I really hate that you can't send people on expeditions to get the ores from Fontaine. Alright, where was I on Noel? Just level 50. Alright. 80 is the goal, but 70 is fine for right now. I only have enough for one thing. Holy shit. Really? Her shield is level up as needed? I would have thought that would have been higher. It's a fucking shield. So 10, 22. Okay. We are in need of stuff for that. Okay. Alright, let's spend some fragiles. Not a lot, but we'll spend some and try to level Noelle a little bit. Like I said, I'm willing to do that with this part just to get it out of the way. And I should get some more. Yeah, I got another 2 coming here. Yeah, so I'll recuperate 2 of them. I smashed these rocks yesterday. Take more ore though, I ain't gonna complain.
May I present?
Okay, let me take a gander really quick. Let's be smart this time and take Navia. Navia. You know, the one with a claymore. I literally just said I was gonna check something. What the fuck was I gonna do?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
It wasn't that, Benny.
Oh. Or not.
Oh, schnuts. It wasn't in here. Oh, it was Onslaught. It has a week. So the artifact thing will stop a week before the banners flip. So if that's the case, I have a week's worth of ley lines I can do. And then for a week, it's doing the domains, whether it be for the weapon or talents. Okay. I'm just thinking about it just because I do need to get those resources back. Doubly so if I go after, doesn't matter who I go after. If I go after a new character, I need those mats. Zhongli, why did you start sprinting? I did not hold that down.
Solidify!
Coming at ya! Ha!
Come on. Move. I know you're going to.
The story has only just begun.
Feeling lucky? Ha-ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha!
Watch out!
Why did I do that? I knew better. I heckin' knew better.
Adventure time.
Feeling lucky? Ha! Attack!
The story has only just begun.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha-ha! Ha! Ha-ha!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
I can't see. Let's... Yeah, they'll give me 3. So, yeah. Got a 4 drop. That's good. That's not.
Solidify!
Watch out!
Everybody stand back!
Yeah! Ha-ha! Cha! Watch out!
How dare you?
This one's got your name on it!
Decay! New life!
Crumble!
A proper send-off from Vespina with love.
This is order. Gather.
Aw, that had the other crit. That would be actually a really good defense boost. Piffles.
Stabilize.
Stay back!
Feeling lucky?
Solidify.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Ha-ha! Cha! Ha-ha! Hiya! Cha! Ha-ha!
Go on, I know you're going to. Thank you. I hate you so much.
Fire! Well, withdraw. Teamwork is dreamwork. Nah! Hiya! Nah! Ha-ha! Cha! Hiya!
I did not charge, game.
Feeling lucky? Hiya! Nah, nah.
Come on.
Solidify!
Ha! Hiya! Nah! Nah! Let's light it up! Nah! Ha!
I will have order.
Hiya!
I hate this thing. I absolutely hate this thing. And just another 3. And crap. Alright. I mean, even still, that didn't take me too terribly long. Alright, we need crystals. What is that, 12? Alright, that means we could get her to 70? We're gonna ascend her first, because it's gonna take the ones I have. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, 7 heroes wits. Yep, and then it's 3 chunks, so we got her to 70. That's good.
My time with Espina has taught me that
Sharing is caring. That's what I taught you, right?
Thank you for the opportunity to accompany you on your adventures. It's taught me a lot, and I believe I've improved a lot. As a maid, I should be the one serving you. But it seems you have done more for me than I could ever imagine.
That's very sweet, Noelle. Oh, I have like 12 heroes wits. Okay, so we need 12 of these, and then she's good to go for a bit, and then 6 of these, I can make 4. But we should be able to get that no problem once fighting the hypostasis, so...
An unreliable
Alright, I'll
weapon
get on
is
that.
worse than not carrying one at all.
No, no, don't do your steppies. That is the battle pass.
Ancient alchemy truly is
Yes, I'll
fascinating.
post the Commissioners Guild. It's been getting don't
Okay.
How can I help you?
Let's... 18. It's getting more than I thought I had, but it's still not enough. That's not going to be enough to get her to 80. It'll dip into these, which I'm fine with, but... Sheesh. Sheesh. What was I at? 255? Yeah, these aren't gonna net a wish. These aren't gonna net another wish. They do give me heroes wits though. Okay, I really don't want to do this one right now. This is the pancreation ring one. I started this. I don't remember what the heck was this quest. I almost want to say this is going to be a chain. And this is the jellyfish quest out in Nodcry. And this is one of the puzzle ones I didn't do. So if I did 2 of these, that would be 70 plus the... That one might. 320? Oh, I think that would barely do it. That would barely do it. You know that feeling where you have the stuff to do and then you're just like, I just don't wanna. It's kind of where I'm at right now. Do you have a wish here? Hang on. Ah, that's right. Favonius Lance. Oh, I didn't like... I don't think I refined that. $60. 64. Nope, no luck. No luck. And we just got Bennett. I think we're like at 71. $40, $50, $60, $70, $72. We're at 72. So we're close. We are close. Lens, can you come home, please? No? Okay. Yeah, so that would barely do it if I do those 2 quests out in Nodcry.
Oh, which should I choose?
Alright, let's go to the jellyfish. Jellyfish!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Is there more than one? Examine the sand piles nearby. I only saw the one. You're not a sand pile. Oh, you're sand piles. Okay. No, it's very pale pink. I don't think it's okay. Oh no, it's being abducted. Fuck you, Fatui.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
No, so sad. I don't like it seeing it sad. Find and rescue the jellyfish.
A little amuse.
Look for the ID card. Wait, what are you doing here?
Silence!
Goose on the loose. Off to the breeze. Paradigm shift. Fearless.
I was on top of this. Alright, that's gonna be too far out of the circle. Ah. I see. Really? Why? Why was it like that? Text me your nuggie or you want. Doesn't have to be nuggies, by the way.
I will think it over. Shamrock Shake is a must.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go to the Dollar Tree after we went to McDonald's. Were we gonna do that some other time? Our Dollar Tree has the drink mixes we've been liking, and I kind of devoured all of it. Because it was that good. Very refreshing. Find and rescue the jellyfish. Excuse me. Ugh, I drank my coffee too fast. Now I'm hiccuping. Oh, okay. Look for the ID card. I'm gonna get trapped in here. Oh, look, I was right.
Settle down. Huh.
A little amusement! Another star goes out!
No, jellyfish! The jellyfish is returning to the live stream. Alright, just to be on the safe side, I'm pretty sure I found all the treasure here, but... yeah.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Well, I screwed this up because I don't remember what I was doing. You can't push, and then this does nothing. Reset, there we go. Okay. Okay. What in the hell? Okay, can I move these? Oh, these are all just different puzzles, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so you can't do anything until I move this. And let me reset that again. Oh, okay. So you have to do this. Rotate this? No, you can only rotate this one. No! Okay, so this is technically right for this here. Okay, so this can't do anything. This can't do anything. Alright. Reset we go. Really? You have to have this one here? Oh my god, stop. Alright, we gotta rotate it. What the heck? Push that there. And then rotate so one of the blues is facing, right? No, fuck. I hit the wrong side. What? How? What? Oh, do you want it up here? Is that what you want? Although if that was the case, wouldn't these both be lit? Oi, 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 oi. What in the heck? I was honestly dreading doing this puzzle, so... Can you rotate on any of those squares? No, it's just this big one. I am so confused. Wasn't that moving before? I fucking hate these puzzles. I really do. You want it from the Dollar Tree? Also text it. I might grab some snacks or something there. Okay. Move that forward. And then you can't do anything with that. This won't do anything. And that won't do anything. So this has now become stuck. That does not pull forward. You have to push this forward. So you can push that one away and make it go down here. It latches onto this. This will pull it back. That doesn't do anything. So now... Is this like... No, it'll just do that. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. This just pulls it that way. I just hit the wrong button. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. And you can't hit the red when it's like this. So how the heck did I get this to come over here? You can't... Oh, that's right. I gotta push it. Push. You can't do anything like that. I don't get it. That just goes backwards like an inch when I do that. But you can push this. So I can move this back and forth, okay. And I can send that forward. And then I can push that forward. But because those are, and then that does this. This is where I get confused. No, because I can't, like, rotate this. Okay, we got that. So are we wanting to do the same thing here? Got one. Okay, we want the... Oh, no, that's pull. Oh, you can rotate. Hang on. Are you want to rotate? You're not. Okay. You're glowing. Why are you glowing? Okay, so now we got this one here. Oh, this is the one I just finished. Okay. Alright, let's reset this one. Oop. Oopsies. There was a platform there. Did you know that? Okay. That pulls it this way. So... you have one on the side. Push it. Does it repel? Yes. Okay, now I can rotate. Damn it! I did that the last time. Oh, no, that's wrong. So this needed to rotate somewhere. Okay. That's how I did it the last time. What? You are drunk, Puzzle. That is literally how I just did it. And you told me it was correct. Oh no, we want to push it. Okay, so we want... do we want red on here? Red on red? No. I had it on blue, though. So you can't tell me that this is correct. What happens if I have this on blue? It tells me it's wrong. So this one has to be red. They're different blues? Alright, so which one did I have it on is the question.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Was it this
they
one?
They are the pride of Fontaine.
No.
Be sure
okay.
to be friendly.
Hang on.
And cause them no harm.
I had it on red. So red is correct. Was that the one I had it on before? I think it was. So let's try this one. No, okay. So that's this one. So we want the swirly one? We want swirlies? Oops. We want the red facing that way, and we push it. Alright, so we want this one. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just gonna pull it, so that's wrong. Does it matter which one is... I guess it would matter which one's first? No. 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 No, no, no. Stop that. So let's see. Alright, if we do that, do you tell me it's right? You don't. That red has to be first. Oh, that is facing the correct way. Right? I want the swirlies, and that's the... No, I want this swirly. But then there's nothing here. Because that's just gonna pull. How is this wrong? Because that's going to tell me it's wrong because, as you mentioned, it's different blues. Unless it's nothing, but I doubt that. Can't be nothing, right? Oh, it is nothing. How dare you, game? Make me overthink it. This one, unless I bring it down, this one can't rotate. So let's say that is correct. Rotate one more. What's facing the statue, not the robots? Oh, I didn't even think about that. So why did I just do your work for you? Finagle. Thank you, Onward, for pointing that out. to any of this. I do. Okay. Do you all have to be nothing? That'd be funny. Oh, nope, that went the wrong way. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Why we do everything. Oh, I clicked him and not. Heaven forbid you do your own science experiment. Oh, the back one might be the one that goes first. Yeah, alright. Whoop. Whoop. Boop. Oh, you asshole! You motherfucker! Make me think I know the answer, and then be like, nope, gotcha! I will get you. Vengeance will be mine. Push. Alright, do we want to push it again then? Yes. Alright, I want to be bold. We're gonna say you're nothing. Alright, can I push? I can. You're gonna bounce that there. This pulls, right? Yeah, this pulls. So we want to rotate that. And then you go forward. And that's wrong. So yes to that part, but no to... Yeah, the Euless begins too soon. Very. It makes me angry. So it's nothing? It is nothing. Okay. So now we push. Pulley. Push. That's not the push, right? Yeah, I knew that was going to be wrong, but I wanted to make sure that was not the push. Alright, so blank blank, what is it? Blank blank. Oopsies. That was my bad. heck? Oh. Godspeed, you magnificent son of a bitch. Finagle! Well, he did finagle something, now didn't he? I'm electrified. Monsters incoming.
A dash of frost.
Good thing I'm prepared. Oh, Jesus.
Fearless. Paradigm shift.
Fearless. I didn't even get to check this little guy. Whee! We're back from Nashtown getting these. Poor Nashtown. All because of finagle. Slap you, finagle. I think it's Fangel, but I'm gonna call him Finagle. Or Fangle. Wait until the following day. At least it wasn't 2 days later, like it usually is. Bong. Mine now. Poor Nuvi being tall. That got messed up. Paimon, don't be excited. We're guinea pigs here. Collecting data. Okay, cool. Where's the next one? Or can I just talk to you? No. Guys, are access. Come here. I just looking for the tower? There's one of the towers. Okay. Hello? Am I, like, not electrified enough or something? Like, what am I doing wrong? If you get too far finagle, the experiment will stop. So, I was down, by the way, I was down there before with that item, and... So, where do you want me to go, game? Like, why are you not... Okay, here's another one. And you don't actually give me the objective. Alright, let's actually pay attention to what you say. See that lightning rod over there? Set it up especially for this experiment. It can convert Kubaki into upward force field. I've already run the test and the theory should work. Now it's up to you to put to practice. Do I need to just... Do I just need to, like, get hit by this? I already electrified it. So do I just stand by him? It's as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, this didn't do anything, and then I hit it with the electricity. Oh. I didn't realize it made the jumping circle. So, I mean, this is what I get for skipping the dialogue a little bit, but even when you re-talk to him, he just says something about a force field. He doesn't say anything about how to activate that. So, is it still lit? It's not. So when I saw this lit, I was like, okay, it has electricity. What do I do? And then if you go down here, where I was before, you have another one that looks very similar to it, and one down here that looks similar to it. So I thought I was electrocuting all of them. And then there's one of these, the blocks that have the X's on them. So I was like, oh, I need to electrocute them. So I'm gathering all the energy, and then he can do the next part of the experiment. That's what I thought I was doing. Excuse me. Awesome. And we got an achievement for that. Alright, those were the last two quests in Nodcry, if I recall correctly. I think I've done everything else. Where's our meeting on the thingy? It's in this region? Who has this region? I forget. It's not. I don't think it's Flynn's. Is this whole area, is this whole area Inos?
It's
Or is
over.
that Flynn's? No, it was Inos. 342 sigils and nothing to do with them. Alright. Alright. Let's go back to Nasha Town. Oh, well, oh, this one would be Flynn's. I forgot I did the jellyfish one. There we go. Now it should be all unlit. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you! Oh my god, I would have forgotten again to go talk to her. I even said yesterday that I had to talk to her today because I think it's not this one, but next week I should be able to get the wings. Meet with Columbina. I totally thought Columbina was a ghost for a second. They have hats.
They seem to be having fun.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings to you too, Luanatar. Yes, I saw people playing with their friends using cups at the flagship, so I borrowed the idea. They would place a gemstone under a cup, then quickly shuffle the cups atop the table. Upon stopping, they would have the other player guess which cup the gem was under. The Kuhenki loved the feeling of spinning about while wrapped up in cloth, so I used Miss Mage's hat as a reference and made some improvements.
That's adorable.
Wait, so you went to the flagship? Did anyone recognize you?
Some did ask, and I said, I'm dressing up as the moon goddess today. I look just like her, don't I?
Wow! You've really taken that trick from Moonprayer Night and ran with it!
I don't know how I feel about the quote-unquote cosplaying as the god or anything like that, because Zebai was just kind of weird when it happened. And I don't understand why they couldn't tell Ganyu and Yanfei about Zebai. I do understand it more for Columbina, but I don't know. Just own up to it. You're the goddess.
Well, not entirely, but they didn't talk to me afterward either. Was my acting not natural? I'll keep practicing somewhere else next time.
You're fine.
Why does it feel like someone learned all the wrong lessons?
She's Hannah Montana! If you ever watched Hannah Montana as a kid, like, you'd realize that she learned something and then it goes completely about, like, the wrong way, went out the window and stuff like that. It was one of my only tips about that show.
Luanatar would like you to guess where she's hiding. Would you like to play around? In that case, please stake 100,000 more to start with. Those are the flagship's rules after all.
I'm poor!
Okay, you definitely should have skipped that lesson.
We're about to begin.
Okay, you're gonna show me which one it is? We had to find Luanatar.
And spin. Can you guess where Luanatar is?
Do I get a move?
Bingo.
I was gonna say, now what? Luanatar is very happy.
Was that too easy for you?
No, it was fine.
Should you come around to play again, I will try to shuffle the hats around faster.
Please don't.
Paimon's curious. How exactly did you play with them earlier? You can't see anything if you don't use Kuvaki, but if you do use it, you'll see too clearly.
Well, I can open my eyes, right?
Oh yeah, didn't think of that one.
Why do you look so... What? Why do you look so scared? I forgot you could open your eyes. Grabbing these for future Lauma. Gotta have a character to beat that fucking crab. Oopsies. Well, this isn't the one I want. I wanted to make sure it was... Okay. I got one more week? Or was I incorrect? Yep, next week I'll get the wings. So yay! So thank you again, Onward. I would have totally spaced it and probably not have noticed until like Sunday. And then I would have been sad because those wings are really pretty. And the saddest thing is I probably would have had them this week if I didn't keep forgetting. Alright, well we made it to one more wish, which I believe is 72 or 73. Damn it. Unfortunate. So we'll have 129 tomorrow. Honestly, for me, I feel like it's the worst thing that I haven't gotten any glitter. And it's just because I keep going to pity for the 4-star. So I have what? 120... Just exchange that out. So I have 30. So it would put me at 150 between dailies and the... Well, no, dailies is 60. I get 90 from the Welkin, not 60, dumbass. So I will have another one tomorrow. Okay, so we'll have a couple wishes Monday. God, it feels like it's gone by so freaking quick. To see it say it has 11 days left. Let's see, today's the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, we'll still plug along for one pull each day, pretty much. So I think that that's going to mean is that starting Monday, I'll probably start doing the story quests to get a little extra primos. I would try to do like exploration in Sumeru because it's the only spot I really have left that says it's not 100%. And the Chasm. I have the rest of the Chasm and I have Dragonspine. But I think I've gotten pretty much everything in Dragonspine that I can. Although it says 88%. So there's got to be treasures somewhere. However, no compass in Dragonspine. So that's a little bit more of a, hey, I'll sit on the weekend and do it if I have the time. Chasm at the very least can use the compass. So, missing stuff in the Chasm, and then I have 89, 90, 97, 97, and 93 for the forest. And I have no idea what I'm missing. None. I have absolutely none. And then I have 88, 88, and 90 over here. I guess this would be more the desert than it would be the forest. But those are all I have. I still don't know how to unlock this. I thought it was going to get unlocked by Jet, but I still haven't gotten down here. So very confused. So whereas I do have exploration I can do, I think it would put me in a worse spot if I tried exploring the 2 spots as opposed to getting the guaranteed 60 primos from a story quest. At the very least right now. If it was at the start, like the very, very, very start of the banner, that would be different. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to do about the exploration. And trying to use the interactive map does not work for me. I could, however, try to see if I can figure out how to unlock that path. There was another thing, too, that I thought, I was like, oh, well, I'll go turn this in and Jet should open it because they'll have the clearance to do it. And the quest just kind of stopped. And in the camp for Jet's people, there is a chest behind something and I don't have access to it. So I don't know if I accidentally locked myself out of it or if I have to go around with like the djinn and stuff like that because there is stuff behind the walls and whatnot. So I am unsure, but I think we'll probably have some story quests next week. Let me see what I've got. What ones have I not personally seen? I know I've seen a piece of the second part to Sino. I don't remember if I've seen Dea's. I've seen Yoimiya's. Yoimiya's is actually kind of sweet. I remember Lenny's. I wasn't a fan of that one. Don't remember Navia's. Do you remember Cloud Retainers? Remember Chiori's. I remember Cloran's. Cloran's was quite memorable just because it introduced the fact that she basically plays D&D. Siege Wings was really good, and honestly, I don't remember Emily's. Okay, so I think we'll do Emily, Navia, and Dea at the very least next week. Because they're the ones I know either have never seen or I don't remember. Because it's been so long. So, that's on the plate for next week. And the goal is to at least hit the 50-50 on Flynn's, and we're like at 73 pity, so we're close. So hopefully doing a couple of these dailies plus the Welkin and our daily primos will land us there. If not, the primos from the Spiral Abyss that resets on the 16th should, in theory, get us to that point without having to swipe. And then once phase 2 happens and we see the special program, so I get to see Linnea in action and whoever's on the banner, I'll make that decision. As mentioned, if it is Lauma on the second half, I am going for Lauma. And the funny thing is, I should actually have some stuff for her because she wants an EM build on Silk. Which, funny enough, I believe is just on Aluga, but... honestly, yeah, I probably would put it on Kaver. So let me see. She would be on Silk. I have just that. Alright. We do have another one that has ER in it. This has so much attack, though. But we have EMER. Okay, that's actually fine. Unfortunately, I think I only have the one EM Sans. Oh, I have 2. Three. And I'm guessing she would want an EM head. I have this one that's questionable. Ah, yes, the to be continued piece. That's right, I forgot I started leveling this. So you're just gonna hold on to that. So I do have some stuff for her, and I do have the event weapon that I never leveled. That's not gonna do me any good. Where is a catalyst? I should have actually put it on Lisa, so she'd had everything, but still. Yeah, I have this. What did this need? We will waste money just so I can find out. Okay. The shoehorn, basically. It looks like a shoehorn to me. And I have a lot of the other stuff. Okay. Alright, that's food for thought. Food for thought. And, obviously, I'm gonna finish out leveling Noelle to 80. And she only needs 12 more of the boss drops. So I could probably stretch that over the next couple days. Next couple days. I guess that would be money. What? I guess that would be the thing I would do on Monday. I would just use like 2 more of the fragiles. And then just hold off on using any of the more fragiles until the stuff in Stygian is done. Because unfortunately, Stygian, like I said, Stygian is going to stop with the artifacts the day before the banner changes. And then once the banner changes that week, I am going to do farming in the domains. And that's really where I should be popping the resin. Just to get enough to do their talents to level 8. And, well, I guess Noelle technically would go triple 8. I don't understand why the shield is as needed. Or does that like not increase the power of the shield? No, it does do damage absorption. Yeah, it goes up. Why wouldn't it? And then her healing too. Like, why would you say... Huh? Yeah, in my brain, I don't agree with that. She would definitely want to go triple for me. So we got to make sure we have books for that. So I think I would probably go each day would be one of them. So one day would be Noelle, one day would be Rosaria, and one day would be Layla. And I think Layla actually has the most because I did up it slightly. Yeah. At the very least, I would want her shield to be maxed. And then we would worry about... Yeah, that's actually a big problem, because I would need the weapons as well. Would it be better to... I think the weapon would be better than the talents, if I'm being honest, but let me see. Where is what? Resistance and ingenuity are the same day. That's where the problem comes in. Because Ballad is Wednesday, Saturday. I always will remember that because it's one everybody needs. But Resistance and Ingenuity are Tuesday. So then I guess the question would be, what is what weapon? So if we're doing the dock hand, you have the dock hand equipped? You do. That is Tuesday. And then we had Fab Lance. Who's my polearm? Give me a polearm. Oh, you're level 90. Hang on. Wednesday. And that is both for the great sword and that. So at the very least, one is Tuesday, one is Wednesday for the weapons. So Monday really is the one that doesn't have any days. So oh man. If I... That's so sad. That would, I mean, it would free up to do ley lines. But sheesh. Sheesh. That's kind of nutty. Okay, no, I didn't do that. So we are going to... Nope. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Okay, so now we have a third getting underway. And that's for Rosar. Actually, you know what? Because Luga was fine with the Khitan, he doesn't need that right away. So in theory, I don't have to worry about the Fav Spear right now, and that can go on Noelle. It can go to Noelle for the Greatsword. I'm okay with that. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, Newbie's taking a walk again. Oh, we get Primos. What did I get for Primos? Ooh, an extra 10. Oh yeah, I was gonna catch animals. Oh, those are the hangouts. So you get an extra 20 for completing them all. Trail series, collect the entire... Oh, those are the books. Completed, in progress. Some of these I know are bought in a shop, and they're just overpriced, and I haven't bought them. But it is something to consider for fast primos if I need them, because that's what... 10... 25... 30, 35, 40, 45... 70? That's like 70 primos and just like getting the books around the places. Superconduct? 4 opponents with Superconduct within 2 seconds? How the hell did I do it the first time? I mean, that's something I could attempt to do. Virgin is another problem. And Hyperbloom. How have I not done the Hyperbloom? I mean, I can play around with this just to see if I can do it at some point. Unusual Hilichurl. I could try to camp the Hilichurl. And, like, on the daily, just go around and see if I can kill him. Because I think he appears twice. With a plunging attack after plunging more than 5 seconds. Pretty sure I've done that. I guess I never counted. Oh. Well, I know I've fought the Hydra Hypostasis. Huh. Oh, yeah, okay. I honestly, at some point, should start doing commissions again. Because of the achievements attached to it. Oh my god! I was one to co-op away from getting that! Defeat the knave in co-op? Oh, oh no, that was my free-to-play account. Okay. I was like, I fought the knave with Forrest in co-op. It was my free-to-play account. So, that'll be something I can do. Create 600 furnishings. I'm close to that. So I could probably do that. Reach 20,000 adeptal energy in 2 realm layouts. Did I not have it in the first one? Ugh. I mean, the realm layout would still be there. I just gotta make sure I have no crops to switch the layouts. Damn, I still have a lot of achievements. Where is this? In the chasm? I'm missing 4 chests in the chasm. So that is a place we can explore. And I don't see me touching this at all, despite the primos. I don't like Genius Invocation. Follow 6 series. Play all the melodies. I am missing 1 melody, I think, from Bygone Era. And I'm missing 1 of the Sealies, which probably leads me to the melody. So that's something else I can explore. And then the local legends. I don't like the local legends. They don't like me. But anyway, I'll see everybody Monday. Hopefully sleep schedule will get fixed. Or I'll just wake up with my alarm and say, get up. But we got a game plan on what we're going to do just to try to get primos in order to at least hit the 50-50 on Flynn's. I'll probably do a couple extra pulls until the banner ends, either just to build glitter or if I could finagle a early guarantee at that point. But I have a very strong feeling this is going to be an Arlecchino incident, so it's going to be, I'm going to lose the 50-50. But Preyage, if I lose the 50-50, give me Dea, so I can actually 95 my new Bulette. Shut up, Paimon. Or Kaching, and then she C6. Did you seriously react to me clapping? No, she didn't. I don't know. She's just a drama queen. Anyway, either way, I'm out of here. I will see you on Monday. Take care, everybody.